this. Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And here we have Barcelona against Bayer Leverkusen. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Campbell. Surely! Luis Suarez crosses it in low. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Campbell. Looks to slip it through. Swept in. It's bounced out! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! There is the breakthrough! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Bayer Leverkusen have an early lead. Good start. Going for goal! It's there! Barcelona are back in business! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And it's Messi. Messi. It's gone a long way up and away. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Tries to dink it in. It's got paid to a promising move. Looks to thread it through. Oh, good interception. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Neymar. Now it's Mehmedi. Now, can he capitalise? Great effort, beautifully taken.
Yeah, and he knew he had to get his efforts away before being closed down, but he could have sacrificed a little power then for a bit more accuracy.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
Iniesta with the ball through. Looks to dink one in. Jordi Alba does well to read it and intercepts. Decent looking ball. Neymar. Now it's Luis Suarez. There's no flag. Danger averted for now. Kramer knocks it towards the front. Lobs it in gently. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Good challenge, stood up well against his man. Campbell, thrust towards the front line. Rakitic. Tries a long pass towards the front. Plays it into the channel. Campbell. Hit into the middle. Bayer Leverkusen get it back again. Messi tries a through ball. Now it's Mehmedi. Sergio Busquets gets it back. Now the pass. Spoon forward. Goes long and forward. Mathieu. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, the penalty box usually is the place where you get least time on the ball, and yet they were able to exchange passes before an unchecked finish, and I mean, to be honest with you, that should open up an inquest.
Barcelona take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Sergio Busquets tries to get it forward quickly. Good running with the ball, can they build on it? Messi, is it in? It's a loose ball, and the follow-up. Oh, wonderful, wonderful, Lionel Messi! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Passes it through. Has a pop! They've done it! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one.
Ter Stegen perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, every now and again we get a bit lucky, Peter, don't we? And this is an absolute treat. A tremendous spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and two managers.
So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2. Looks like a good ball through. He's made sure that that won't get through. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Looks to slip it through. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Forward it goes. Now it's Mehmedi. Mehmedi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. Who's going to make this theirs? Timely intervention. And out to safety. Luis Suarez. Oh, he's found him in space. Rakitic. Needed to come up with a better... That's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Aimed long and direct. Neymar. There will be a throw-in. And he's there to hoof it away. He's through the middle. Face to face with the keeper. Barcelona saved by a gutsy tackle. He had to get it right.
Look, as a former defender, I can only applaud what was a tremendous challenge, not only because of its importance in stopping the attack, but for its timing and the determination in getting there.
Iniesta gets it back. Iniesta with the ball through. Kramer, who's set up one goal so far. Piqué cuts it out. And it's Luis Suarez. Tries lifting it over. Done very well to intervene. Tries a through ball. Up for a header! He will be livid with himself. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. And the finish! And the ball is out of play. Kramer picks it up from the goal kick. Luis Suarez, the scorer already in the game. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Cut out in the nick of time. Pumps it upfield. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Sergio Busquets does well there, alert. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, that's true.
And is that how you're seeing it?
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Iniesta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bayer Leverkusen have chosen to bring on the last of their substitutes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Now the pass. Cruz. He's onside. Tries the cut back. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Iniesta plays it out to the flank. Messi hurtling down that right flank. Messi, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
And at times there, it looked as if a couple of those...
Kramer is fouled. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Passes it through. Chance! Sergio Busquets boots it upfield. Now it's Luis Suarez, out wide to the right. Can he find a finish now? It's come loose. Ball's loose, and he's after it. Rakitic decides to play it back. Spoon forward. Looks to slip it through. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. And it's Cruz. Now it's Kiesling. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Neymar. The final whistle. Barcelona, the win they wanted, a home win that sets them nicely for an away leg whose test will be altogether sterner. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, they'd clearly be very pleased with how this has worked.